We need to find the domain of the given function. The answer needs to be written in interval notation. So we have f of x equals 7x plus 10 over x squared minus 9x minus 10. So to find the domain, basically we're looking for problems. What would give this function a problem? Well, because it's a fraction, if I get 0 in the denominator, that's a major problem. And so that's what we're going to look at, is where x squared minus 9x minus 10 equals 0, because this cannot equal 0. So let's go ahead and factor this to find the values where it does equal 0. So negative 10, looking for factors of negative 10 that add up to negative 9. Well, in this case, we'll just have negative 10 and positive 1. So negative 10 times 1 is negative 10. Negative 10 plus 1 is negative 9. So we get x minus 10, x plus 1. This is what cannot equal 0. So then x equals 10 and x equals negative 1. So we set those both equal to 0 to get these answers. So those are the two values that the domain cannot equal. So we found those parts, but the answer needs to be written in interval notation. So basically, we can have any number. In fact, if we looked at this on a number line, we could have any number except negative 1. Okay, we'd have an open circle there, and 10. It can be everything else on the line. So this might be easier to see it this way. So we can see we have one interval from negative infinity up to negative 1. We want to write from least to greatest, so negative infinity to negative 1. Open parenthesis around negative infinity. Negative 1 is also an open parenthesis because it can't equal negative 1. Okay, or let's look at our next interval right here. So negative 1 to 10. Again, it cannot equal negative 1 or 10, and so the interval needs to have parentheses on both sides. So it goes right up to negative 1 and right up to 10, but it will never equal 10. And then our last interval will be here from 10 on. So or we'll have 10 and then to infinity. Again, parentheses on both of those. So this is the interval notation. This shows the places that it's okay for the domain to equal.